What happened to extreme sports games? There was once a time where these games were made with passion and had their soundtracks masterfully selected. But that was a time of the past when models were sharp and textures were garbage, blurry messes. Growing up, I never really played these games for whatever reason. I guess I just wasn't cool and extreme enough. I did, however, start playing Skate 3 in my early teens, and it's basically the only reason I don't regret buying a 360. But I am pretty butthurt that I missed out on these awesome experiences as a kid. Upon trying out a few of these games this year, I noticed that all of them are from the GameCube, Xbox One, and PS2 era. By the 360 and the 3/Wii era, the number of these games greatly dropped, and they were non-existent by the time the new generation arrived. Sports games themselves haven't disappeared, but they are nowhere near as fun as they were before. The problem with sports games now is they're just boring and generally lazy. There's no more extreme in them. We get the same exact football, basketball, hockey simulation game every year with new players or some shit. I don't even know anymore. I can't even tell these apart. And on top of them being $60 yearly releases, they're infested with these microtransactions. This topic is beat to death, and rightfully so I'm not going to get too into it. The main point is that the same game releases every year with nothing new, pay for strong guys and pay for online and pay $60 for a new one that will be replaced in like 10 months. The thing is, these games focus on being more realistic and playing as these real dudes with real problems and real families and all that stuff. I even have to buy groceries in the new NBA game. Now that isn't inherently a bad thing, the man's gotta eat, but actually it's not a bad thing that these games are more realistic, it's just that we don't have the option of playing the more arcadey feeling and extreme games anymore. The cool sports just don't exist. Sports games have gotten so freaking boring that even Mario doesn't have the extreme in him anymore. Look at the shit that they release. I didn't even know they released these games. Mario sports games would boast a unique style and interesting mechanics. Now they just have this bland-ass sterile Mario style they feel the need to gloss every game with. Side note, I'm probably making people pissed that I know about some indie game or even probably some popular games, but these games as a whole are obviously not prevalent in gaming anymore. I mean, skating games are finally coming back, thank God. I might even make a video about them in the future, but that's about it. The games today are just regular ass sports I can play in real life. What I can't do in real life though is a goddamn backside 360 on a snowboard as some dude named Tyler with Blink-182 playing in the background. These are the kind of games that I want. The snowboarding and rollerblading and skateboarding and surfing and maybe even DJing and the minecarting and the main issue with these games is the controls. It's pretty interesting though. Most of these games came out a bit early in 3D gaming's life, and obviously, developers had no idea what they're doing with the extra dimension. They're not awful, but they've clearly aged. I think this is an easy fix though. I don't think many games today are plagued with bad controls. If they made a new extreme sports game today, I think the controls would be incredible. I haven't played the Tony Hawk remaster, so I can't exactly say how good remastering these games would work though. Another issue these games might have is the soundtrack. Not only are we not making bangers in the same vein as Real Big Fish and Lit, but I feel like music licensing is just garbage now. Or it always has been, I don't know. But re-releases are always a hassle due to legal shit and sometimes are completely canned because of this. And I don't know how good these games can really be without a banging ass soundtrack. I know a lot of people thank goddamn Tony Hawk Pro Skater for defining their music taste, so I feel as if this is an important aspect to these games. In the end, I think what I'm really trying to say is, I've been inside too long and the only games I can find are epicosity hero games, when I just want radical 360 dick grab with pop punk games. Yes, I have made a lot of generalizations, but I think you get the idea. Extreme sports games aren't really a thing anymore, and I wish these arcade feeling games would make a comeback. Maybe I'm the only one who feels this way, maybe I don't know how to end this video, or maybe I'm sick of the FIFA and the Madden and the NHL and the NBA, and I would like a good roller skating or snowboarding game. thank you for watching this video. I just wanted to make a quick little announcement and say that I will be uploading more frequently throughout this year. I will try to have at least one video per month, maybe more even, but I just want to have a minimum. Thank you.